What did I study at university to become a TikTok coach? This is a very good question because if you're taking advice from anybody like me, you should know that their information is legit. Because guess what? This is an actual profession. Social media growth and social media marketing is marketing. And to be a good marketer, you need qualifications and you need experience. Because I see a lot of people who are calling themselves TikTok coaches or content coaches who are basically randos that grew their own account and think they have the secrets to the universe or think that this is a really easy way to make money. And they're giving people bad and sometimes, like, quite frankly, dangerous advice. They're telling you to do things like plagiarize other people's content as a strategy, which, if you're a marketer, you know is a bad thing to do that could end up getting you sued. Or they're telling you advice that is purely anecdotal and based on their own experience and don't understand how to use strategies and adapt them to other people's needs. So my answer to this is I actually studied languages at university. I did languages and translation. I did French, German, Spanish, a bit of Italian, a bit of Mandarin, and a bit of Arabic, weirdly. But then after a year of doing that, I dropped out and I did a journalism qualification because I was always really interested in writing, but never thought that that was a job that I could have. So I was a journalist for about 3 or 4 years. I was a magazine journalist, but the industry was dying. And my boss at the time at the magazine was like, you should do this digital marketing qualification because then you'll be able to help like our magazine's website. So I spent a couple of years doing a digital marketing qualification from the Chartered Institute of Marketing. I really enjoyed it. I did really well at it. And I was like, that's what I want to do. So then at that point, I moved into the digital marketing world and I specialized in social media growth and content marketing. I kind of do everything. I do SEO, I do paid advertising, I do lead generation, email marketing, conversion rate optimization, like all aspects of digital marketing. But social media growth and content marketing were always my speciality. It's what I was best at. I won awards for it and it's what I'm most passionate about. I've been a marketing manager at companies. I have worked freelance. I've been a consultant, a strategist. I've done like lots of speaking events. This has been my job for 15 years. Basically, when I started creating content myself, I started out as like a parenting and motherhood creator. I realized that a lot of content creators didn't know the fundamentals of how to create good content. And like, why would they? It isn't their background. So I thought, okay, I can use my knowledge and experience to help other people and teach them these things in a way that is really accessible that anybody can understand. So I started doing that. The demand for it grew, and now here we are, I guess. Yeah, I think if you're taking advice from anybody like me or buying their products or paying for their services, you should know where their information comes from. Someone who is a professional will not mind you asking for their background and for their credentials.